Say hi. Good girl. Welcome back, witches. This is Imperfect Witchcraft. My name is Amy, as you know, unless you're new here, in which case you should probably hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit the bell so you can get notifications too. You know, if you find this video useful, it would mean that whenever I put out videos, you get to see them, which is pretty exciting for both of us, I think. So I did a video a little while back about how to structure a spell, and now I want to talk a little bit about how to actually put it in action. So once you have your spell written or planned, what does that look like? So today I'm going to not actually perform a spell, but show you how I would perform a spell, a very, very simple one, were I to follow the method that I described. Bear in mind that I might skip some steps, I might rearrange steps. Like I said before, it was just sort of like a general guide on how to put a spell together. It's definitely not like a ride or die, and all of those elements are not necessary for every spell. This one, like I said, is going to be very simple. For this one, I have an incense burner. I have sandalwood incense. This is not sandalwood. This is actually Egyptian gods incense. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's so crazy. Hold on a second. You're going to help me prep for my spell. Okay, so if any of you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been dealing with some pretty rough stuff this past few days. If you don't follow me on Instagram, why don't you follow me on Instagram? I won't get into it here, but in essence, I'm very thankful that everybody I love has made it through the past few days alive and mostly unscathed. So I really want to do a thankfulness spell. Now, what I have is Egyptian gods incense, which is homemade, handmade at a local shop. It's called The Labyrinth in Dallas. I highly recommend going there. You're not allowed to film or take pictures in there, so, I mean, I would film in there, like, my shopping experience if I could, but I can't. And honestly, it's probably really good that you can't. It's a respect thing. It's pretty important. So I have Egyptian gods incense. Now, the reason that I went and got this candle is because one of my, what people would normally term their patron god or goddess, I don't use that term, but one of the gods that I have bonded with is Anubis. He's the Egyptian god of the afterlife and life and death. He's the one who weighs your heart and on the scale after you die and discerns whether or not you were a good person. Anubis has lent me his power. This is Lilith. Come here. Say hi. Good girl. We'll be right back. And we're back. Anubis has lent me his power countless times, and I know that he was just one of many of the deities and forces that was helping me through the past few days. So the weirdest thing is that I was just going to do a very general thankfulness spell, and I saw his candle. So this is a candle I did for I used for an Anubis offering quite a while ago. I saw his candle and I thought, we're just going to do something very general. And then I picked out what I thought was the sandalwood incense, and it came out Egyptian gods. So that to me is my second nudge. So here we are, we're going to do it. Like I said, I'm not actually going to perform the spell, but I'm going to show you all of the parts so that you understand how to put the whole thing together. I have sticky notes to use as paper today. They are sort of this pinkish violet color. because I love the person that I am thankful for very much. And this thankfulness spell I am paying for with my love and also with the candle. So I have a green candle for health. I have my Anubis offering candle, which is where the green candle is going to go, in here. Perfect. My Egyptian gods incense. Salts. There's a quartz crystal in here to help. Oh my. This is sea salt, and I have a quartz crystal in here, and I've also smoked the salt itself with dragon's blood. I would use this salt for cleansing, and I've used it to cast circles for psychic work, and that's why it's a little bit extra. Lighter matches are nicer, obviously, more aesthetically pleasing, but a lighter is what I have on hand right now, and it's this nice black smoky looking thing, and I love it. And pins to prick my finger. I'm also paying for this spell with a little bit of my blood because I'm thankful for life, and in return, I'm going to give a little bit of mine. With blood magic, the only thing I'm going to say about blood magic here is that it's really important to be fully committed to what you're doing. You can't take the blood back. And unlike a lot of other spells, blood spells, they're binding. So what I would do is I would start by casting a circle, take my salt, I would make a circle around, not just on my table, I would actually make a circle around the whole area or on the rug where I am. I would raise the energy, and I've been thinking about making a video about casting a circle, just about how I cast a circle. So let me know in the comments down below if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. So I would raise the circle. Obviously, before I do that, I would want to make sure I have everything I need. Then I write my spells down normally. So I would start with casting the circle. Then I light the incense. Okay, and then I would use this to cleanse my circle as well. I realize that I actually lit that, but it's okay because I love it and I'm going to use it. On this piece of paper, I'm going to write what I'm thankful for. I'm going to write what I'm thankful for. I'm going to place this beneath the candle. A little jar of pins here for pricking my finger or for whatever I need them for. I only ever use one once, and then I dispose of it. Not unsanitary witches. In my book, I'm going to write my incantation. Okay, in the beginning of my incantation, I name the deity, Anubis. Then I talk about not just the deity, but the forces that were at work. So I say life and death, shadow and heart. These were the powers that were concerned and the powers that were at work. Then, since this is a thankfulness spell, I'm not writing what I want to get done. I'm saying thank you for having done something already. Note that if it's a thankfulness spell for something that has not come to pass yet, that has not manifested physically, you would still write it in the present tense like this. So I said, thank you for the life you protect. And then I mention, and this is really important, I mention the equal exchange. So I say, may my blood carry your trade. And again, make mention of the deity's power. Power thou art, you came to my aid. I would probably repeat this 3 to 7 times. For me, it's always a minimum of 3. 7 seems to be my power number. And at the end, I wrote, so let it be. So now that it's written, I would prick my finger, just like the end of my finger, squeeze some blood out, dress the candle with it. You could dress the paper with it as well, but only if you're going to burn the paper or dispose of it somehow. Yeah, basically, if you're going to burn it. So after I've pricked my finger and I've dressed the candle with my blood, then I would light it. I would begin to repeat my incantation. Once I felt that my spell was complete, that's when I would say, so let it be. Often I will sit with a spell for a while. I'll sit and I'll watch the candle burn, and I will meditate inside my circle. Once I'm done, I would lower the energy of my circle, use a toe or a finger to push out the white salt, and start to clear everything away. This is also usually very kind of meditative and ceremonious for me. I tend to put things away in sort of a certain order and kind of slowly and reverently. I would probably continue to just burn the candle and or snuff it out and relight it whenever I was feeling like I wanted the spell to continue. And I would definitely just let the incense finish burning. And that's it. I mean, that is the practical application of a very simple but very important and very, very potent spell. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments down below. Sometimes I do take pictures of the things that I'm working on, the spells that I'm working on creating. You can see those things on my Instagram if you want to check that out. I just feel like I need to say that while I realize that my channel is new and y'all are new to me, I already feel so just thankful that you're here. I just wanted to say thank you for being here. From the bottom of my witchy heart to the bottom of your witchy heart, it means the world to me that you're watching this, you're sharing these moments with me, that you're sharing this knowledge with me. I can't wait to see where it goes. So don't forget to subscribe. If you liked this video, I have some other super cool videos as well that you can check out. Keep it cool, witches.